friendship, dating, romance, heartbreak, and finding love again. Happiness. Welcome to Love Haven.
Hello everyone, welcome to another edition of Love Haven. If today is your first day of joining us, I say thank you for joining us. My name is Wumi and this is Dev's Corner. Yes. Alright, so please while you're here, kindly subscribe to my channel, hit the like button and share this content. You can also visit my channel. We have loads of valuable and insightful content that will excite you. Alright people, let's continue with the 5th chapter of her novel, Help, I'm in Love with a Stripper. Let's go guys. Previously on Help, I'm in Love with a Stripper. There she is, the lady who has got his mind messed up. She began doing all her magic, even better than she did on his laps. Every move she made felt like she was on him all over again. Chapter 5. Upon Tayo's arrival at the club, he stepped out of his car and leaned against the door. Taking a moment to rest his back, he tried to process everything in his head. Is he really sure that this is what he wants? He wants to damn all consequences and just walk in there, have a good time. But what if this is one of Ibukun's tantrums? What if she comes begging tomorrow? How will he explain to her that just one night of argument led him to sleep with the same stripper she paid for? Yet she asked him if he wanted an open relationship and he said no. This made him feel like a hypocrite. He was on the verge of entering his car when Pelumi emerged from the club. Their eyes met. They both stopped in their tracks and took a moment to stare. It was Tayo who first talked. "Hi," he says. "Hi, I'm Tayo. They call me Pearl." "Okay, Pearl. It's nice meeting you again." She smiled and he felt like it pierced his heart. "You're going out?" "Yes." "Do you live here?" "Why do you ask?" "No reasons really, just curious." "You shouldn't be. Where's your woman?" "She isn't here tonight. Noticed she wasn't with you the other night too." He smiles. So she actually saw him. He wasn't just imagining it. The entire says, "You know what?" "What please?" "Actually, I shouldn't be here. I'm sorry. I mean, I stopped to say hello." "Yeah, you're right. Guys like you shouldn't be seen around girls like me." I mean, particularly because it wouldn't be a fair return for a kind woman who did you a favor, paying a stripper to make you happy. He smiled and says, "I'm sorry." She walks away from him. He stared at her as she left. He hates the way she just made him feel, like he was judging her. He thinks he's had enough for one night, so he heads to his house. Pelumi has just returned from her mom's place. She sits in her little room feeling very frustrated. Each time she tries to put some money together so that she can start her catering school, something always comes up at home. And she ends up spending all her savings. She was called by her young brother that her mother had been rushed to the hospital. Apparently, she hasn't been eating the right kind of food because of her condition. Her condition requires her to stick to a certain type of diet, which they could barely afford. Her mother is aging and it appears that her active days are becoming fewer. She was on her way out to get items for her when she saw Tayo. She didn't ask him to come to the club, neither did she ask him to say hello. Whatever you meant by "I shouldn't be here." Everyone thinks they have an opinion on how you ought to run your life. He has no idea what a world looks like. How can he? And he looks like one of those rich kids who had it easy from scratch. Her mind drifts back to how she intends to make a meaning out of her life. Vivian had once introduced her to some rich clients whom she dated. She told her it was another way to make extra money. She tried so hard not to lose her conscience completely in search of money. But when the pressure from home got worse, she decided to date some of these men. She went as far as 2 before she realized she wasn't cut out for that. It's the way they humiliated her after having sex with her that made her change her mind. Now she's beginning to reconsider her decisions. Even though she knows deep down it won't solve her problem, she will never stop sending money home. At the end of the day, she would have slaved herself away for sex and end up miserable and unwanted when her youthfulness vanishes. She needs to come up with a game plan and a miracle to achieve it. Right after the fight with Tayo, Ibukun and Gbenga went into non-stop sexual relationship. Alcohol and drugs were the main highlights of the activities. It was exciting for her. This was the life she once lived and left because she wanted to be a good girl for Tayo. All the good girl stuff wasn't working for her. She wants more and Gbenga gives her more. What she loves most about Gbenga was his desire to try out something new. That drives her crazy. She feels more alive, better than she felt when she was with Tayo. As she sits on Gbenga, riding him and smoking weed, all her dreams seem to unfold before her eyes. Yes, this is the life she's always wanted. Tayo is finding it so hard to concentrate at work, and it's beginning to tell. Yosola noticed that she's worried about him. Something tells her this is another Ibukun episode. Wow, she could count more fight days than love days between the two of them. She was about rounding up for the day anyway, but waiting for Banjo to come so they could finalize on the surprise party for his fiancé. She decides to have a chat with Tayo. Hi Tayo, can I come in? Sure, what's up Yosola? Tayo replies and continues working on his system. I just got off the phone with Banjo. His fiance's birthday party, you know. Oh, okay, cool, yeah. How's that going? Banjo should be here shortly. He mentioned. Yeah. Tayo, please, can I have a minute with you? What's up? Tayo, I'm worried about you. You look sad, like there's something wrong, and I noticed you've been a bit cranky as well. Yosola, I'm so sorry. You know, I've just got a lot going on right now. I don't mean to ignore you. Nah, it's okay, Tayo. I can take it. That's why we're friends. I want you to be fine. Yeah, thanks. I really appreciate it. She walks over to his desk and stretches her arms towards him. He stands up to hug her. But Yosola was a bit extra. She holds his face, smiles, and kissed him slightly on the lips. Yosola, we talked about this already. I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me. I just felt pain that you're unhappy and something tells me it's about Ibukun. I know we spoke about this, but I still want you to know that I have never stopped. I've never stopped loving you, Tayo. If she doesn't want you, I do. Yosola, I'm so sorry. But Ibukun and I are fine. Trust me, it has nothing to do with her. Okay then, if you say so. But know this, Tayo. I'm not a loose girl, okay? I've never done this with any man before. In that moment, there's a knock on the door. Yes, come in. Hey, Banjo, what's up, my man? Tayo, how now? Hello, Yosola. Please excuse me, guys, says Yosola. I'll be in my office, Banjo. No problem. I'll be with you shortly, says Banjo. Alright. She walks out of his office, leaving them to catch up. Dude, why do I have a feeling that something off just happened? Yeah, Banjo, she kissed me. What the? Really? This baby's never going to get tired of you. I swear, Banjo, I don't know what to do. She's a good girl, but for some reasons, I don't feel her that way. I mean, I don't feel that way about her. Even if I did, I mean, I have to sort things out with Ibukun before going into another one. You know me now, Banjo. It's one at a time. Yeah, I know, right? Maybe it's time to support Tomiwa so she can give you some breathing space. They both laugh at this. Tayo loves Banjo. He's been a good friend and they talk about almost everything. He feels safe knowing he will always set him straight. Dude, I've been messed up lately and I can't really figure out what to do. Oh really? Talk to me. Yeah. Ibukun is up again with her thing, you know. Each time I try to move one step ahead with our relationship, I feel like the witch in her just slips out and says, no, she can't go. Something just gets into her head and she starts to misbehave. Banjo laughs at the mention of witch, then he says, I feel you, T. See, independent girls like her, they don't want a man pushing them around. Give her time, she'll come around. She has always found her way to you. She will again. And that's the thing, Banjo. How long will I keep doing this, leaving her to run off with some dude? And then she comes back to me like I have no choice. Sometimes I wish I could cheat like some men do. Yeah, I feel you, bro. See, Banjo, the other night, I went back to the club right after my fight with Ibukun. I swear I just wanted to have sex and see what it feels like. but I couldn't bring myself to do it. And and to think that all of these sacrifices and holding back is for a lady who isn't even ready to settle down. Tayo, relax. Next time she comes around, have a talk with her. Don't ask or demand anything. Just try to get into her head, to see what she really wants. Okay, bro, thanks. Anytime. I'll see you later. I have to meet with Yosola. Okay, bro. Banjo heads over to Yosola and they agreed on the expense and direction for the weekend surprise party. 20 minutes later, it was done and he heads over to Tayo's office. See, are you ready to leave? Yeah, Banjo, I'm thinking of heading over to Ibukun's place. I'll probably spend the night there and sort things out with her. Oh, okay, cool, dude. That's a nice one. Yeah. Tayo heads over to Ibukun's place. He wasn't sure she'll be home, but he has keys to her apartment and he's thinking to give her a surprise dinner with candlelight. He wants her to working on it. He called the restaurant ahead to order her favorite meal, which he picked up on his way to her house. Right outside Ibukun's gate is Benga's car. Tayo got curious. He thought about it. Oh, it looks like Benga is the reason Ibukun is using again. Damn, Benga knew how long and hard it took to get Ibukun clean. Tayo is really angry right now. He decides not to use the front door so he could catch them unaware. He goes to the kitchen door and finds no one there. He could smell all they had been smoking. There were empty bottles of alcohol on the floor. He walked up the stairs to Ibukun's room and he almost passed out when he opened the door. Alright, that's it for today. Next week, we'll continue with chapter 6. I guess you know why Tayo is about to pass out, But how bad was it? Find out what he did to the duo this Saturday. Same time, same channel at Debs_Corner. Please do not forget to subscribe to my channel and share this content. Let someone enjoy this love story with you now. Don't do it alone, okay? Alright, till I see you again. I love you all. Bye.